So today we will discuss about partnership operation. Okay, so just follow my mouse pointer para sa pag-discuss ko, no? Para hindi ka mo madula sa kung ano ako na hinahambal dire. So at the end of the class, you will learn about number 1, what is the accounting for partnership operations? Paano bala magkaroon ng mga profit or loss, especially the journal entry. Number 2, methods for distribution of income or loss using equally na method. Number 3, methods for distribution of income or loss based sa arbitrary ratio. Arbitrary ratio nga ginhatag either sang partners ginagrihan nila sa ilang partnership nga pag-incorporate nila sa ilang partnership. Next is methods for distribution of income or loss. Capital contribution, either sa beginning capital, sa ilang ending capital, or sa weighted average capital. Next, giving of interest on partners' capital based na sa based sa ilang capital contribution, depende man Japon sa beginning bala, sa ending, o sa weighted average capital. Giving of salaries to partners. Take note ha, later on mabalaan nyo na siya nga hindi siya inang normal nga salary nga ginahatag sa ginabutang naton as salary expense. Iba ni siya nga salary or iba nga treatment sang salary nga account. And last is giving of bonus and the different computations sang bonus. So what are the accounting for partnership operations? So ano bala ang mga methods to allocate the net income or loss? So guys, please take note nga ang normal operation sang aton nga sole proprietorship and sang aton nga partnership is almost the same. So meaning aton nga gina-prepare nga balance sheet or statement of financial position, the statement of income and expense, the statement of cash flows, the journal entries, the ledger, okay? It's all the same. Okay? It follows the same accounting cycle sa aton nga sole proprietorship. So sa diin naga-differ si sole proprietorship kag si partnership. So naga-differ sila at their capital accounts. Kaysa sole proprietorship, 'di ba, isa lang ang capital account. Dire more than one. Kay 'di ba sa based sa definitions ng partnership, ang ara sa partnership are 2 or more partners. So meaning, kung pila ka bilog ang partner sa isa ka partnership, mo man kadamo ang capital accounts. Okay? And may mga different treatments ina later on sang ilang capital accounts. So may mga notes dire nga please take notes ini ha. No need to memorize. Okay, just i-understand nyo kung ano ang ari dire. So number 1. So in measuring kuno partnership profit for a period, profit or loss for a period, expenses should be scrutinized to make sure that partners' personal expenses are excluded from the partnership's business expenses. Okay, the same concept with the entity theory of sole proprietor nga business. Ano gani entity theory? So it states that business should be separated from personal expenses. So the same man sa aton nga partnership, dapat naka-separate si personal expenses to business nga expenses. Okay? So if personal expenses of a partner, okay, are paid with the partnership assets using dabi cash sang asang partnership, baga nagasto dabi si partner A, then gingamit niyang kwarta ni partnership, ang payment kuno sadto nga gingamit nga kwarta sang partnership is charged to the drawing or capital account of that partner. So considered sa as withdrawal ni partner. Okay? So drawings are close to capital accounts of the partners rather than to an income summary account. So meaning atong expenses nga gingasto ni partner, hindi na siya ma-charge sa sa income or expense nga account ni partnership, but rather dito na siya madiretso sa ilang capital accounts. So next, number 2, practically all partnership have a profit or loss allocation agreement. Dito na siya nakabutang sa ilang pag-create sang articles of partnership. nakabutang na dito kung paano nila balatungaon ang ilang profit or loss nga na gain or na loss during the period. So it would be rare to find a partnership nga wala kuno nag-division sa profit or losses. So the agreement must be followed precisely. And if it is unclear, the accountant should make sure that all partners agree to the profit or loss distribution. And partners should select a formula that is sensible, practical, and equitable. The formula used to divide profits and losses is determined through negotiations among the partners. So ang ma-decide sina iya in case dabi nga wala sila nakabutang sa ilang articles of partnership kung ano ilang division of profit or loss. So pwede sila buligan ni accountant nga maghatag sa mga different options, but at the end of the day, it should be the partners that will agree with the terms, with the division of profits or losses. So whether it is fair or not, it does not concern the accountant. Yes. Kay at the end of the day, ang pinayak wala iya labot si accountant for the reason nga ginasweldohan mo na siya o ginabayaran mo na siya ni partnership. Hindi siya directly nga ang partners. Okay? So it's like a consultant lang na iya si accountant sa ilang mga partners. Next. So it is necessary that the benefit the partners expect to obtain from the combination of the respective contributions should be common to all partners. So kung si partner A or si partner B naka-receive sa additional income, dapat si partner B or si partner C or kung sino pa ang partners, dapat maski pa paano may ara man sila, dapat balance ang tanan, dapat tanan may ara. Hindi pwede nga, for example, may 100,000 nga income. Okay? May partnership, si A, si B, kag si C. Okay? So nagka-income sila 100,000. Hindi pwede nga si A lang kag si B ang tagaan sang parte dito sa 100%, 100,000 nga income. Okay, kay dapat may ara man si C. Kay kung mina ko nang matabo nga wala gintagaan si C, wala partnership nga matabo. Kay nga man, si A lang niya kag si B ang nangin pulos, wala iya gintagaan si C. So dapat sa 100,000 may ara party si A, may ara partner si B, may ara partner si C. Okay? Number 4. So the partnership law provides that if the profit has been agreed upon, the share of each partner in the losses shall be in the same proportion with the net income allocation. So it also provides that in the absence of agreement, the share of each partner in the profits and losses shall be in proportion to what they have contributed. In times nga in times nga wala dabi profit or loss nga naagrihan, then mina na medyo silent, pwede nga ang pinaka the best nga option nila para magkaroon sang profit or loss nga ratio is to be in proportion sa ilang again contribute. Amo na ang pinaka the best nga option ni partners sa partnership sa pag-divide sang profit or loss. Hindi iya sang equally ha. Okay, hindi na siya kung silent ang problem, automatically equal inyo pag-divide sang profits. No. Ma-base ka sa ilang capital contributions. So but the industrial partner shall receive such share as may be just and equitable under such circumstances. Take note, si industrial partner o inang si partner nga nag-render lang niya sang industry or service nga wala siya naghatag sang capital, okay, ang iya lang sina iya sharing is on the net income. Wala na siya loss nga or hindi na siya dala sa pag-divide kag pag-divide sang profit or loss. Next. So the law is not clear as to what capital balances shall be applied. Ano, di ba? Na ano ba lang ang capital balances? Ang ila ba lang ang beginning, ang ila ba lang ang original, ila beginning, ang end. Okay, in as much as the law does not clearly specify the capital balances, it is therefore presumed to be the original capital. In the absence of the original capital, it should be the beginning capital. Okay? So in times nga silent ang problem as to which capital contribution ang gamiton nyo ang original capital or kung wala sang original capital, amo ang beginning capital. Okay, so let's proceed sa illustration. Diretso ta sa problems, ano? How to allocate the net income. Sample problem. Assume that a net income of 288,000 is determined for X and Y partnership at the end of 2004. So regular withdrawals by the partners in anticipation of net income have been summarized in the drawing accounts. permanent capital changes have been summarized in the capital accounts, and the drawings in capital accounts at the end of the 2004 appear as follows. Ame, mune. Okay? Muni ang X capital beginning, ang iya nga additional contribution, ang ending nga capital balance. The same with Y. Ang iya nga beginning, nag-withdraw sa sang March, nag-additional sa sang November. Okay, ang December niya, ang ending niya ang 480. So may ara sila doon drawing, si X nga 36, si Y may 114. Okay? Now, allocation of net income based on equal na division of profits. Nag-agree sila nga equal ila nga pagtunga ay isang net income. So, question, sir, how to arrive with the net income? Balik ko, the same with the sole proprietorship nga process. The same nga mga capital, the same nga mga journal entries, the same nga mga accounts ang gamiton on computation of the net income. So diretso na sa net income kay for sure balaan nyo na kung ano ang basic accounting, balaan nyo na how to compute the net income. The sales minus the cost of sales equals the gross profit less the operating expenses equals the net income. So this method may be proper when the capital or service contributor of the partners are considered to be the same. Okay, so the entry of the partnership X and Y to record allocation of the net income of 288, simple lang. Anong obrahon kay equally? Tungaon sa tuha. Okay, so debit ko no, income summary 288, X and Y drawing 144. Diri ni siya makadto sa drawing account. So ang baldre, the resulting balances in the drawing accounts may be closed into the capital accounts. Yes, at the end of, depende sa partnership, at the end of the month, at the end of the accounting cycle, basta make sure kita nga ining X drawing kag Y drawing nga naka-credit is madiretso sa capital accounts. Kaya di ba ang normal nga drawing accounts is debit? So dire kung mapansin nyo, gin-credit siya to signify nga income ina nila nga share sa ang share ina nila sa net income. Okay? Na makadto sa ilang nga capital accounts. Next, assume that since the expertise, ability, and reputation of X are factors of special significance to the success of the partnership, X and Y agree to allocate net income in the ratio of 3:2, respectively. So the entry to record the allocation of net income of 288 is, so based naman siya sa arbitrary ratio, hindi siya based sa equal. So 3:2, kabalo mo ko mag-ratio, di ba? As meaning, ang part ni X is 3:5. I mean 3/5. And ang part ni Y is 2/5 of the 288,000 or the net income. So let's multiply that, Ari, sa dalom. Please check this sa dalom. So X share 3:5 or 3/5 times 288,000. Ang party ni X is 172,800. Ang party naman ni Y 2/5 times 288,000 equals 115,200. So the same entry. Okay? Drawing account, madiretso sa capital accounts. Next. Ito na, capital balances. What if kuno gin-allocate ang net income using their capital balances? Say, ano ang beginning capital? So, balik ta de. Okay? Ang beginning capital ni X is 300,000. Ang beginning ni capital 420. So kung wala other nga data, ang beginning capital nila amo na siya ang ilang original capital. Okay? So 300, 420. Ma-reflect na siya dire. Okay? So income summary, credit na yon sang entry. So paano ni siya nakuha? Are. Using the ratio man Japon, ratio ni siya. Okay, ang beginning capital ni X 300, ang kay Y 420, ang resulting balance is 720. So ang party ni X is 300 divided by 720 times 288,000. Ang kay Y 420 divided by 720 multiplied by 288,000. Amo na nga nag-arrive kita sa 120,000 and 168,000. Next. So, what if sa ending capital naman daw? The same process the same nga pag-ratio, but kaysa nga sa beginning capital, nag-base sila sa ending capital, which is kay X nga ending capital is 360, ang kay Y nga ending capital is 480,000. And take note wala ginadala sa drawing kay temporary pa lang na siya. Okay? Diri kita sa capital accounts. Yan, 360 and 450. The same, ratio. 360 divided by 810 para kay X times 188. 360 over 800, 450 I mean, over 810 times 288. Dala na siya makanto sa kay Y. That's why nag-arrive kita sa 128 and 160. Okay? Capital balances using the weighted average capital. Amo na siyang medyo mauti. But please take note, between sa tatlo among sa tatlo, so ang pinaka reliable or ang pinaka precise na measurements ng capital balances is the weighted average capital. Okay, the reason is that the weighted average capital kuno gina-reflect niya ang overall nga movement of capital accounts of the partners. Ay si beginning capital si beginning lang, sa ending ang ending capital lang. Ang in between na movement wala gina nadala. Okay? Pero diriya sa weighted average tanan nga transaction sa aton nga capital accounts is reflected. Okay? So medyo technical ni siya. So please focus. So paano makuha ang weighted average capital ni X? Okay? Please take note na diriho si X on January 1, 2004 nag-contribute siya 300,000. And on April 1, okay, may 60,000 sa nga contribution. Okay, please take note of that. So paano mag-compute weighted average? To. On January 1, pag-contribute niya, ang total niya nga capital 300,000. Tama? 300,000 times ano yung siyang 3 over 12. Pila ba lang siya kabulan? Take note, how many months nga naging 300,000 ang iya nga capital account? Kumbaga gaano katagal, how many months nga ang capital balance ni X is 300,000. So from January, February, up to March. Naman wala nadala ang April. Take note, ang April 1, so wala pa nadala ang 30 days. So January, February, March. So 3 months siya nga, 300,000. So 3 over 12, ang 12 is for the 12 months period, meaning 1 year. So 300,000 times 3 over 12 equals 75,000. Next, ang 360. Paano siya nag-360? Diba from 300, nag-additional capital siya nga 60. So ang total niya nga capital balance as of April 1 is 360,000. So pila ka bulan nga ginhold ni X nga ang iya capital is 360,000. So from April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 9 months. Okay? 9 months nga ginhawiran ni X ang iya capital balance nga 360,000. So 360 times 9 over 12, then total mo. So ang average capital ni X is 345,000. Right? So katuta kay Y. So si Y, original capital siya for 20, January 1. Nag-withdraw siya on March 1 and nag-additional capital on November 1. So dito na siya ma-reflect. How to compute? January 1, 2004, diba original niya contribution is 490. So pila ka months sa ginhawiran? January to February lang. Aman wala nadala ang March. Kay March 1 siya nag-withdraw. Wala madala ang whole month sang March. So from January to February only. So times 2 divide 12, 70. Okay? So after sang 420, nag-withdraw siya 30K, di ba? So 420 minus 30K was 390,000. So pila ka bulan ginhawiran ni Y ang iya capital balances nga 390. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay? 8 months lang. Wala na nadala ang November. Kaysa November 1, nag-additional capital siya. So 8 months times 8 divided 12, 216. Kag nag-additional sa sang November, di ba? 60. Okay? Yes, 60. So 450,000 times pila ka bulan? November, December. 75,000. Total 405,000. Okay? So paano obrahon? Ma-average ka naman dayon or ma-base na kita sa ratio. Kinakuha ta na ila average capital, now ma-compute na kita for ila nga sharing of profit. So 345 plus 405 ang total niya 750. So based on that, dara kita ma-base ang ratio ta. So 345 divided by 750 times 288 ang income, amo ni siya answer. Ari na siya da. While si Y ang iya is 405 divided by 750 multiplied by the net income of 288,000 equals 155,520. Okay? So clear? So next kita. Now, interest on capital balances. Please take note na hindi ni siya yung normal interest nga na compute naton before, ano nga mga interest expense, interest income, hindi na siya. Okay? So the purpose niya yung interest nga on capital balances is to give recognition to differences in capital contributions by the partners. So it also recognizes the contribution of the partners' capital contribution, okay, and the use of interest on capital as a means of allocating profits would be appropriate when the business is capital intensive versus labor intensive, or if partners were not significantly involved in the day-to-day operations. Now, let's assume continuous ang problem kagina nga 288,000 nga net income. So let's assume that X and Y agrees to allow interest on average capital. Average capital. So anong average capital? Are. Okay? At 6%, any net income or loss balance is to be allocated at the ratio of 3:7. So assuming no entries for interest during the course of the year, the entry to record the allowance of interest of the remaining allocation of net income is as follows. So how did we arrive or how did we compute for it? Okay, let's first compute for the interest. Diba ang balaton? 6% ko no on their weighted average capital. So pilang weighted average? 345 kay X, 405 kay Y. So 6% multiplied by the 345, 20,700. 6% multiplied by 405,000 is 24,300. So total 45,000 for the interest of both the partners. So paano natin na hati ang 288? First, naghatag kina ko to interest on average capital, di ba? 20,700. Okay, ang kay Y 24,300. So equals to 45,000. So wait, mapa. Buwa kita calculator. Okay, wait lang ha. Full screen ko akong i-share. Na. Itong calculator. Na. Okay. So, paano kita nag-arrive sa ining 72,900, 170,100. So, ang balaton kagina, ang bilin ko no sang net income after naton nga in-compute interest, okay, sa average capital, tungaon ko no sang partners on a ratio of 3:7. Okay? So, pila ang bilin sang 288,000? So, 288,000, please look at the calculator. 288,000 So minus sang 45,000. Ang 45 are sa interest. Okay? So equals to 243,000. Yung 243,000 nga are sa gilid, okay? Amo na siya ang tungaon ni X and Y based on their agreed nga ratio which is 3:7. So makadto kay X is 72,900, while kay Y 243,000 multiplied by 7 divided by 10. So 170,100. So i-total mo ang na-receive ni X 93,600, while kay Y 194,400. Okay? Alright, so una, mina siya mag-compute sang ilang drawing account. Drawing account, I mean share of profit. Inhatagan siya danay interest, no? Interest si X and si Y. Then ang remaining balance ng 288 is gintunga based on their agreed ratio. Okay, so based sa ilang agin agree nga pagtunga-tunga. Next. So what if may interest, mahatag interest. Okay, so assume that operations of X and Y prior to the recognition of 6% interest on average capital balances. So ang partnership kaysa nga 288,000 kagina nga income, what if may loss siya nga 80? Okay, paano kung 8 may loss nga 80? So any balance will be allocation into 1:4 ratio, excuse me. Now, the same based on average capital mo tong 45,000. So take note of this. Kapag interest ang ginahatag sa partners, whether income siya or loss, okay? So hatagan gid ya danay una, okay? Maski loss siya, hatagan gid ya sang interest si partners. Okay? So that's why kung makita uli sa computation sa dalom, so ginhatagan gid ya una si interest sa average capital si X kag si Y. Okay, sang iniho. Okay? So, kagina, balila, may loss na 80, di ba? So, kung ibanan mo pagid na siya sang 45, I mean, dugangan mo siya sang additional nga interest sang 45, magiging loss na siya nga 125. So, inang loss nga 125, tunga-tungaon naman na ni X and Y on the ratio of 1:4. So, pila? 25 kay X, then 100 kay Y. Okay? So nga man maski loss kay para ma-conform ang ilang agreed ratio kay ara ginaya nga regardless pa sang interest sang income or loss, ang interest is hatagan gid ya ang partners. Okay? So now, so pila ang makuha ni X is negative 43, meaning maiba na sa siya nga capital, and si Y nga 75,700 maiba na siya sa capital balances. So ang total niya negative 80, sakto dito sa loss ka 80. Alright? So next. Meron pagid isa, maliban sa interest, nagahatag pagid salary sa partners. Please take note, din siya salary expense kag ginaiban sa kaginahatag sa aton nga income. Okay, nga ginabutang sa aton nga income statement. But okay, so salary na siya nga ginahatag as to the additional pagid nga additional nga compensation sa partners. Okay, inang hambagin naton nga kapag may na-receive or may ginkuha ang money si partner sa partnership, hindi na siya dapat mag-reflect sa book si partnership but madiretso sa ilang capital accounts. So to illustrate the effect of a salary arrangement, assume that X and Y agree to the allowance of monthly salaries of 10,000 and 9,000 respectively. Monthly. So meaning, multiply pa rin siya sa 12. Okay? So any net income or loss balance to be allocated in the ratio of the beginning capital amounts. Okay? So ang remaining ko no, okay, ang remaining nga balance okay, so based sa ano, ilang ratios ang beginning capital. So amounts actually withdrawn by the partners during the year were recorded in the drawing accounts as presented in the original problem. So the net income of 288,000 before recognizing of salaries is allocated to the partners with the following entries. Are. But how did we arrive with that amount? Ang balaton, mahatag tanay ko ng salary kay X for 12 months, okay? Which is 10,000 per month. So ang total niya 120. So 12 months times 9,000 a month equals 108. Ang total is 228,000. So the same gina sa computation ni interest no, tagaan si X 120 kag si Y 108. Total niya 228. So pila ang bilin? Okay? 228,000 minus 288,000 minus 228,000. So may remaining balance na 60,000. Ano siya? So ang 60,000 kuno tungaon based on their beginning capital. So pila gani ila beginning capital? Okay, pila ila beginning capital? Ito. Beginning capital nga 300 and 420. So based on that ratio, okay? Now, paano nag-arrive ang 25,000? So 300 450 ano? Ay 405. Wait. Lipat ko. Beginning capital is 300 and 420. Sorry. 300 and 420. So, ang kay X is 300, di ba? Divided by 720. Kaya ang 720 is 300 plus 420 times 60,000. So, nag-arrive kita sa 25,000. Okay, while si Y is 420 divided by 720 times 60,000, nag-arrive si 35,000. Okay? So, mina siya. Total mo, 145 and 143. Right. Next. Okay, so, maliban sa salary, maliban sa interest, may isa pa gid nga usually nga ginahatag sa partner sa isa ka partnership. Especially kapag dako ila nga income. So ano na siya? Bonuses or ang bonus. Hindi man ni siya ang normal nga bonus nga inang pareha sa salary ha nga ginahatag sa mga employees. Okay, at the end of the year, bonuses ni siya for the partners. So meaning hindi ni siya deduction sa aton nga income statement, but it's an additional sa mag-partners. Okay? So bonuses are sometimes used as a means of providing additional compensation to the partners who have provided services to the partnership. So bonuses are typically stated as a percentage of profit either before or after the bonus. So depende. May mga different computation later. So nag-vary na siya if ang sa statement before ko no, after, okay? Dapat medyo mayad ka mo di sa ano, sa algebra plus sa English. Okay? Kaya do very important nga balaan nyo ang ginahambal nga pag-compute sang bonus. Kaya usually sa problem, ginahatag ya ang problem. Ginahambal niya kung ano mag-compute sang bonus. So ikaw yung bahala mag-analyze kung ano iya ambot nga silingon. So the net income of A and B partnership for 2004 amounted to 420,000. So lain naman niya nga problem. So si A ko no, si partner A, as a managing partner, is allowed a bonus based on the following assumptions. So number one, So a bonus of 20% of net income before the bonus is deducted. So the bonus will be computed as follows. Please take note nga, hambal ko kagina si interest, di ba? Whether income siya or loss, mahatag interest. The same with the salary. Whether income or loss ang partnership or ang business, mahatag salary. Si bonus siya, okay, kapag income lang, okay, mahatag ka lang bonus kapag income ang partnership. Kapag wala income or loss siya, wala bonus na matabo. Okay? Now, so paano ko no? Ma-compute kita ko no sang bonus based sa 20% of the net income, which is 420, before the bonus is deducted. Okay? So kung i-analyze mo, ibutang mo siya sa problem. So let B is the bonus. Okay? B daw is equals 20% of net income. Tama? So 20% of net income is pila? 20% of the 420 is 84,000. So siya 420,000 times 0.84. Okay? Now, let's proceed sa medyo mabudlay. So, lain naman ha. Ang balde, si A ko no, maka-receive bonus based on 20% of the net income after the deduction of the bonus. Okay, kung kagina before deduction of the bonus, yan daya, after deduction of the bonus. So, the bonus will be computed as follows. So, let B is equals to bonus. B is equals 20% kuno of net income after bonus. So meaning ang net income, ibanan ta na isang bonus before multiplyan sa 20%. Okay? What does it mean? Kung ibutang ta siya sa algebraic na formula, 20% sang 420, okay, 420 less the B. Kaya dito pabalaan kung pila ang bonus, di ba? So let's use the algebra nga problem nga ni. 20% times 420, 84. 20% times negative B is equals to negative 20.20B. So sa algebra, di ba, gina silo-silo de. So 1.20B equals to 84,000. So ang bonus nga i-record supposed to be is 70,000. Right? So hindi siya 84 ha, it's 70,000. Okay? Next. What if i-combine natin? Okay? Let's combine salary. Let's combine the interest. Okay? Dugangan tapas ang bonus and dugangan tapag income tax. Okay? So the net income of A and B partnership for 2004 amounted to 420,000. So the partners agreed to the allocation of net income. Number 1, mabonus ko na danay of 20% to A. Salaries to A, 40 and B, 60. Whole year na ha. Kay silent ang problem, meaning sinaamo na ang total na salary na ihatag. The same with this. Interest on average capital balances, 12 and 8. Given na siya, so let's follow the problem. And ang balance ko no, in net income will be allocated to A and B in the ratio of 2:1. Now, what to compute? Okay? So, what if may mga different scenario di What if kuno ang bonus is based on the net income before the bonus, before the salary and interest. So ang pag-compute ng bonus is the same. Itong 84,000 kagina. Okay? Tagaan ta sa sang salary nga 40 and 60 based sa problem, interest nga 12 and 8 based sa problem, and ang remaining is 144. Ang remaining will be divided based on the ratio of 2:1. How to compute? Okay? So, kung ang tatanay kung pila ang bilin, di ba? So 420,000 minus 100. Ang 100 niya na, isang 40 and ang 60 less 20. So, din ko 20. Ang 12 ko ng 8 na interest. So, the remaining shall be, what? 420 sala. Less 84 less 100. So, 216. So ang 216 will be allocated to A and B based on the ratio of 2:1. So AA, 216 ha, 2 divided by 3 times 216. So 144. Okay? Sa kay B naman, 116 times 1:3. 72,000. Total, okay, total 420,000. Next, another scenario. What if the bonus is based on net income after the bonus, salary, and interest? Okay? So the same sang illustration 2 ang kagina nga 70,000. Then, okay, just put the salary, the interest, and the balance. Compute na lang kamo. Okay? Next. Ito, medyo mabudlay. So what if kuno the bonus is based on net income after bonus kag after pagid sang salary but before interest. Okay? Now, let B is to bonus, S to salaries, and I for interest. So, according sa ano amulan ni ang hindi ko maghambal nga amulan ning only way to compute the bonus ha. So if you have other way to compute the bonus, it's okay. Pero amo ni siya ang do pinaka do widely used, okay, sa mga books, especially on the computations ng bonus. Okay? So 20% ko na ang bonus of net income after the bonus and after the salary but before the interest. So let's make an algebraic equation. So B is equals to 20% of 420, which is the net income, minus B minus S. Okay? So substitute again, 20% 420 na net income minus B, kaya dito pabala ng bonus, minus 100,000. So di nagkuha 100,000. Atong sa given nga salary, bali mahatag salary nga 40 kag 60. That's why 100 na siya da. So B is equals to 20% of 320. So 420 minus 100, 320 minus B. Okay? So 20% times 320, 64 minus 0.20B. So silo naman de, algebraic na nga pag-compute. So 1.20B is equals to 64 divided by 1.20 divided by 1.20. B is equals to 53,333. So among paghatag sang bonus, okay, ara hatag bonus 50,000, salary, interest, then ang remaining based on capital balance, based on the ratio of 2:1. Okay? Now, next, what if ang bonus daw is based on the net income after the bonus, after the salary, after the interest. Okay? So, dugangan ta sang ang formula sang interest. So, substitute for 20 minus B minus 100 minus 20. Okay? Substitute naman again. So, 1.20, 50. Then, continue. Okay? Continue nyo lang ang table. Now, what if the bonus is based on net income after salaries pero before the bonus and interest? So kagina, gin-minus ng bonus, minus 1. Pero yun, salary lang atin i-minus. So 420, ara, then multiply. Okay? Medyo ko hupos na siya dayon na. So bonus ko na is based on the net income after interest but before the bonus and salaries. Ara. Okay? So kaysa nga interest lang aton i-minus. Now, what if dugangan ta sang tax? Okay? So bonus ko na is based on net income before the bonus. Okay, before the bonus, but after the income tax. Okay? So let B is equals to bonus. B is equals to 20% of 420 minus the tax. Kaya bali after the tax, 84 minus 0.20. But the question is paano sa income tax? So T is equals to income tax, meaning ang T is 35%, ang value diya, tax rate is 35% of 420. So T is 147,000. Then substitute dito sa formula sa babaw. So 84,000 minus 0.20 times 147. Yan, then minus. Okay? Then substitute the values. Now, what if the bonus is based on the net income that is after the bonus and after the income tax? Okay? So, the same, let's substitute 20% of 420 is equals to B minus the tax. 84 minus 0.20 B minus 0.20 T. So, let's compute for the tax. So, ang tax is 20% of 420 after the bonus and after the tax. Okay? No. Tax ni siya. Amo ni siya dapat lang ho. Non income tax. 147 sala lang ko. Okay, 147 ang income tax. Disregard this please, ha? 147 ang income tax. So let's substitute based on this. 84 minus 0.20b minus 0.20t. Ara siya. Substitute lang, continue, then you can compute the bonus already. Okay? So that would be all for this discussion. Thank you, everyone, and have a nice day. God bless.